Hello, Zainab. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah, we're cleaning. The floors are dirty. That's just it. All right, have a good day. Okay, 2 rooms are done. Happy people donate. Okay. Donating to what cause? Huh? I gotta mop this room real quick. It's not really that dirty, but we're gonna run the mop there briefly. This one right here. And then this this one and then we're done with the sweeping. Hello. Yeah. Let's Ooh. My body was really tired, but it's okay. We are done mopping. The house will be angry that I'm cleaning it, Yvonne. It's clean. I'll wipe the counter down quick. Yeah, I'm done mopping. I'm just going to quickly wipe down the countertop and that. I'll quickly wipe down the countertop and also the waffle maker from the other day that I was going to clean and I didn't clean it. Didn't clean it properly. This is clean. Come and watch Winnie clean as usual. I was not going to do it, but oh, they did. They played with your toys today. Carson helped me organize it. He helped me organize the toys, which is amazing. So my second child helped me in like doing most of the cleaning today. Brandon did the dishes. They really did everything except for just wipe down the countertops and things like that. So they did most of it. Just no one really ever thinks about cleaning the countertop, and they didn't mop. So he organized the toys, which was a really big help. I don't like to have my countertop sticky with dirt on it, so I like to always wipe it. Considering that they're always touching and touching throughout. Stuff always gets spilled on it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Nope, not cooking. Just wiping stuff down. Good morning, Jenny. I'm done. Okay, I am done. Right, everywhere is clean. It's good when the house is clean, it's nice, refreshed, see everywhere is clean. But cousin reorganized the toys. The way I had it set, he reorganized it. I was like, okay. Oh, look a couple over there. I gotta put those shoes down. It doesn't go there. His shoes don't even belong there. And that mat was stripped on toys. That mat don't even belong there, but everywhere's clean now, so I can rest assured I'm good. Alright, it's all clean. It's time to fold laundry. Laundry. See, they got more laundry for me to fold. And there's some over there. Gotta fold laundry. Let's fold. I did laundry yesterday, and Kevin washed more clothes again today. So I have more clothes to fold today. Never ends. I have all this, I fold all this and all that up there. And then I also just did some of my schoolwork right before I came on live stream. Let me hide the underwear. I also just finished some schoolwork before I came up. That's why I came up so late. I was like, oh my God, I got some schoolwork that I have to turn in. I'm gonna have to get the homework done. Today was a deadline for one of them. And then I took a test. And then finished doing that. And here I am, folding laundry. God bless my son for helping me straighten up. God bless Brandon for helping me do dishes. And God bless Kevin for helping me putting the clothes in the washer and doing the last little bit of load. They said it does take a village. So because of them, I'm in the folding process now. If not, I would have still been doing dishes. But truly, God bless them. You don't think I rest when I'm sleeping? No? Oh. Feels good when the house is clean, you know. Addie did not help. Addie went her to bed. She went her to bed like Kevin asked Carson to help me straighten up, and he did that. Are you a weapon formed against me because I went and did cleaning job? This one is something. If I see another cleaning job, right, commercial or residential cleaning, more like Airbnbs kind of cleanings, I'm not a cheap cleaner. Charge at least between $30 to $50 an hour, depending on the severity of the cleaning. I don't come cheap. Not at all. Not cheap. I'm definitely not a $15 an hour cleaner because I'm not doing it. For that, I can go flip burgers at Wendy's and not have to break my back as much. That's just me. I won't clean for 15, but I would definitely work at fast food for 15 or even $10. Businesswoman. Hello, precious. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I clean for a living. I do enjoy cleaning, especially when there's music going. Strange thing is that very strange thing is that when I did that cleaning job, that construction cleaning job, I was very sick. So I was cleaning and I was shaking. But I had promised to do it, so I couldn't get out of it. So I had to do it. You know, they had no one else to do it. I had no other choice but to do it. Other than that, I would have backed out because I was so sick. And Kevin was like, Vinny, you can't bail out now. They don't have anybody. He said, they don't have anybody. You gotta try. So I tried, I did it, but it was so rough on my body because I was still recovering. Dia is doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. Still got the sniffles, but nothing a cleaning rag can't fix.
Now you're folding laundry.
You don't want me to fold laundry?
Huh?
You don't want me to fold laundry? This man wants me to go to bed. Kevin's like, come on, let's go to bed. He's always ready. Let's go to bed. But if I go to bed, I'm still going to be the one to fold it. Like, no, let me do it so it doesn't pile up. I love to see an empty laundry basket, right? It's very breathtaking. This seems to be more of Addie's clothes than anything else. Yeah, he wants me to go to bed. He just wants somebody to cuddle with, right? That's what he's looking for. Who he's going to cuddle with. Oh, sorry. Ah, it feels good when you like fix your bra. You pop the bra up and stuff. You just get a sense of relief and comfort. Like, feels good. not even sleepy. That's a sad reality of it. Because I took a nap after dinner, I don't feel sleepy at all. And of course, I woke up to Maddie's mess. Maddie made a very big mess. It was just like, oh, yay, yay. She took muffins and knowing that I was asleep and that she's not allowed to eat on the couch. Hello. She crumbled it all over the couch and did exactly everything she's not supposed to do. And I asked her, she said, Mommy's sleeping. I'm like, great. You did it because Mommy was sleeping. That's awesome. But on a good day, if I'm awake, she doesn't do that. Well, she probably would if I look away. Probably would still do it if I look away. Or when I do look away. Get this socks. Maddie's socks. Oh, I'm gonna have to fold the sheets. Sure that is. I have to stand up to fold this. Define content. Laundry. No, I'm not making breakfast now. What I'm making for breakfast, I want to do it early in the morning. This is morning. Oops. It's 1:42 a.m. Um, hmm. I'm not gonna make it and put it in the oven like I did yesterday. Or was it? Yeah, it was yesterday because it's Thursday already. I'm going to go to bed if I'm able to sleep because I'm not sleepy right now. I'm sure my bed misses me. It misses my touch. It misses my smell. And Kevin's snoring. It's Maddie. This is my pants. No. Hello from South Africa. How are you doing? How is South Africa? As if you was still here and didn't just pass by. I guess I'll just put that there for now. Got all these dryer sheets in here. You can't stay up this late to clean it from a foot laundry. No. Anyone had told me I would be up doing this, I would have been like, laugh. And say, like, never. But hey, motherhood and being an adult, and wifely responsibilities, and somebody's wife. I gotta fold it. 2 tablecloths. It needs me to stand up, but we're just gonna do. Okay, I need to stand up to fold this one. Ah! Oh. Body pains. I gotta this bedspread. Okay, I can sit down. You cannot. You sleep consider what you were doing later. Right. It's really hard for me to do this during the day because I have Theo. Um, so this is like really my best time for me to do this. So throughout the day, I care for him and keep my eyes on Maddie and the likes. So, I mean, I pick up after her and kind of like maintain things. It's a decent size. I already folded one basket. I like two baskets, so this is the third one. And fold it now. So it really depends, you know. I might fold my granny panties on the floor away from the camera. Nobody want to see my granny panties. I don't like folding it either, but what am I gonna do? But all these things I'm doing is just a phase because the kids are going to grow up eventually. And then they're gonna start doing their own laundry. Addie, for instance, you know, maybe when she turns, 16 years old, she's gonna start doing her own laundry. 15, 16. She knows how to do laundry already, so I will no longer be doing her laundry. I won't be folding her clothes anymore. She will be doing all of that herself. Yeah, telling you. She'll fold it herself. She'll wash her own clothes and fold her own clothes and put it away, and the next person is going to be Carson. So you can see just little by little the load will start to subsidize. And I'll just have to worry about the two younger ones. And so laundry won't be as much anymore. See, these are Kevin's stuff that I had folded already. Because I didn't put it away, I took a nap. Maddie got her hands on it. Oh, Jesus. What the? I don't blame her. I hate doing chores. I hated it. I hated it up to the point where I was about 18. Graduated from high school. Didn't like doing it. My mom would always scream, I'm tired of talking to you kids. Do your chores, do your chores. And it just won't get done. While she would scream, I'll tell her I'm going to do it. And then even still then, it was still a problem. So I learned to not expect something from my kids that I myself, I couldn't even do when I was a kid. Learn that I keep my expectations somewhat neutral. That's what I always, hmm She's very outspoken. There's nothing wrong with being outspoken. I personally would never find anything wrong with being outspoken because I was always an outspoken child. But as I grew up, I, learned how to control it. You can't, you're just blessed with an outspoken child. And it's rather sad because we all can't be the same. Um, the world needs people that are outspoken to advocate for others. The world needs people that are outspoken to fight for causes that are important to humanity and mankind as a whole. So we all can't be. The world needs a mix of introverts, a mix of extroverts, a mix of whatever names they have, but it's just what makes the world a great place is the fact that we can all be uniquely different. She would change with time. She would change with time, believe it. I never used to wash my clothes when I was a kid. I hated it. In fact, I hated being in the kitchen. Growing up as a child, I would always complain, oh, the smoke is in my eye, the smoke is in my eye, my back, right? In fact, I didn't even know how to wash my own clothes up until the point where I was sent off to boarding school. Um, they call this biggies or something in school where they help you to make sure you're okay. They check on you and things like that. Um, Mine used to complain all the time because I didn't know how to wash my clothes. You had to wash it by hand. I'm like, I never used to do it at home. I would take it and I would just like hit it, or I would wash it and it just won't get clean. My hands, I'd be like, my hands hurt because it's just wasn't something I was familiar with. And she always used to complain that like you need to learn to wash it right, like wash under the armpits and things like that because that's really dirty and you have to wash the waistline, the neckline, just certain parts of your outfit that you should really target and then you wash the front, but didn't know how to do that. Didn't know how to do all those things. I learned how to do a lot of things in boarding school. Um, I also learned things that I shouldn't have learned. Uh, I also learned, yeah, a lot of things. And even still, when I came to the US, um, my mom finally brought us to the US. It never changed. I hated doing chores. Look at me today, somebody's wife, right? It's somebody's mom. I would always tell my mom, I said I would never have kids. Never. She said, why? I said, because it's a lot of work. Never. I said, who wants kids, right? Now I have four of my own, and I fold laundry for a living. I clean the house and pick up after them for a living. I scream for a living. I cook them dinners for a living. They give me headaches for a living. I get back pains for a living. So life just happens, and your daughter will change, okay? She will change. If she was anything like I was as a child, God does have a way of making miracles happen. That young girl you call lazy will shock you later on in life. I'm shocking myself at 2 a.m. in the morning, staying up here talking to you guys, folding laundry that I just got done mopping. But ask Winnie to mop back, then I'll look at you like you're crazy. When I was a child, yeah, I'll look at you like I was crazy, like you're crazy. But just my advice to most parents is take it easy on your kids. Just take it easy. Just take it easy on them. They will outgrow it, and they will just continue doing the best you can and teaching them what you can teach them. They will outgrow it. Right? If you want a perfect child, go ahead. I've seen people aim for perfect children, and now you're not so perfect, right? And some of them grow up to become really, really perfect, but guess what? Something else is missing. If that's what you're aiming for, go for it. You know, I don't believe there's such a thing as a perfect child. Um, but there is such a thing as a happy child, a happy environment. Some people may beg to differ that you can still create a happy and safe environment and also create a perfect child, but I just don't believe that there's such a thing as a perfect child because I was a lot of work. I was a lot of work, and God did something to me. I before I mean I'm telling you, my mom, man, God bless her heart. Yeah, yeah. At times she disciplined them. But what are you gonna do? You just have to keep teaching them, right? Believe me, eventually they will remember the things that you taught them. Um, Rather sad that it took me getting a boyfriend for me to wake up, right? I woke up in the morning after I had my boyfriend. I would make breakfast when I started to spend nights at a guy's house. I would make breakfast and clean, and I knew I had to clean because why? My mom always taught me you have to clean when you wake up in the morning. I would cook, and I know I have to clean after I cook. I started to remember all the things that my mom used to teach me. So all you can do is just do your best as a parent and leave the rest to God. I don't sweat it. I will always complain about me screaming and cleaning and my kids making a mess. But you know what though? When I took a nap earlier on today and I woke up, the breakfast I made for the family, I made mini muffins, chocolate chip mini muffins. I was hoping I made a dozen, 12 of it. So I was hoping I could have some myself to eat when I got up from my nap because I didn't really was should I call that a nap or my bedtime sleep? I finally fell asleep at 5 o'clock and then I woke up at 7. But then I had to wake up, an hour and a half to feed Theo. And then 7 o'clock I was up and then I dozed back off again at like 10 o'clock and I was up at 12. So I was just taking little naps here and there, here and there. That's a nap. It's not bedtime. So I didn't really sleep last night, then I should say, because I went to bed at 5 a.m. and I was up at 7 to remind the kids that there's breakfast in the oven that I made at 4 a.m. and to just turn the oven on 350 for like 5 minutes and then get it out and put on the table. But then I fell back asleep. It's meditation. I fell back asleep at 10 o'clock and then I was up at 12. And then when I woke up at 12 o'clock, my couch was covered with mini muffins, right? Chocolate chip mini muffins. Maddie was playing with her toys. I gave her Coco Melon on my other phone for her to watch. She was watching Coco Melon and she saw that mommy was sleeping. The breakfast from the morning, all the dishes were still on the table that the kids ate breakfast. They had to rush and leave for school. So the plates were still waiting for me to put it away when I wake up finally. And I was sleeping with Theo. But when Theo takes a nap, I hurry up and I sneak a nap or two in there too. So I got up and there were mini muffins all over my couch, right? At first, I would get angry and say to herself, why did you do that? Like scream, like, why did you do that, Maddie? I've gotten to a point where I was just like, is it really worth it screaming? For my mental sanity, is it really worth it? Like, for almost a week, my entire household was very, very sick, right? It was very sick for almost a week. And my house was clean. When I say clean, clean to a fault, right? Like, there was no food on the floor. I mean, the toys were like organized for a week. My kitchen, my dining room, well, my kitchen, the cabinet doors had sticky stuff all around it. But for the most part, what I call the playroom now, which is now I call my son's room, which is not a playroom. The kids, the toys were just organized. All the blankets and stuff were in this room because this is where we were all recovering from the illness. But for the most part, it bothered me that Maddie's toys, the kids' toys, were not scattered around the house for that 1 week that they were sick. So when I got up from my nap yesterday and I saw muffins crumpled all over the couch, I said to myself, at least I'm happy she's back to being herself, right? Um, she's playing. The food was all over the floor. Toys were everywhere. And I said, Maddie, what is all this? You know you're supposed to eat at the table. She said, yeah, mommy. I said, can you please pick up your toy? She said, okay, I'll clean it up. She knows she's supposed to clean up. So she helped me. She picked up her toys and I removed the cushion off the couch, dusted it onto the floor, and I swept it as I'm sweeping. I looked at her and I said, this is gaga. Next time, eat on the table. She said, okay, okay, mommy. But for the most part, a part of me was just happy to see that she's able to play and she's not just laying there on the couch all sick and telling me, mommy, my head hurts. My tummy really hurts. My head really, really hurts. I got a fever. And these are the things she was telling me when she was sick for almost a week. She said, my head really, really hurts. My tummy really, really hurts. And I said, I'm always screaming. I would have screamed and screamed and screamed and just screamed at her for doing that post getting sick. I was just like, is it really worth it? Right? When Maddie was sick, I missed Maddie out of her regular self. I wanted to see Maddie run around and play and scream and just throw her toys everywhere. And then maybe I would go to trip, uh, step in a puddle of water somewhere in my house or that she spilled, right? There was none of that. I didn't have to change my socks. Um, I didn't have to refill my water cup like 2 or 3 times because she kept, bumping into it and kept spilling my water. Like the same cup of water that I had on the stool was still there. Like no one knocked it over. And there was just this weirdness that went off in my brain. Like, so I'm complaining so much about her making all this mess. But now, yes, she is. God, well, I'm not going to blame the sickness on God. It's just nature. It's just nature. It happens. It's that time of the year. God doesn't make people sick. I refuse to say He makes people sick. Here goes Maddie just laying on the couch, not feeling good, only snacking, taking 1 or 2 bites here, not drinking much of fluids, not a care about wanting to share my food with me with her little sticky fingers, and then I would just let her have it. Don't get angry. I sit and I struggle myself because I was sick, and I would eat the food and I would look at her like, "You want some?" She said, "No, don't feel good." The point of all this is that life is just life. Don't stress yourself too much. One day they're gonna grow up, they'll move out, they'll have lives of their own. And then you stop screaming. Like, there's no such thing as a perfect kid. There's no such thing as a perfect parent. I've met people who thought they were perfect parents, but your kids beg to differ. The kids are like, I wish my mom could do like you would do. Right? You say, I wish you could talk to my mom. Can you talk to my mom? I said, you want me to talk to your mom? Mrs. Do It All Right? Mrs. This is not how you're supposed to do things. This is not how you're supposed to parent. Mrs. I do no wrong. Me? To talk to your mom? According to your mom, she's the perfect mom on earth. She does no wrong. And it's like, wow, no, I wish she knew. I just wish she would listen, and I wish she knew um, that you actually listen. You sit and you listen. My mom doesn't listen. She thinks she knows it all, and nobody knows it all. She's my mom, yeah, but nobody knows it all. So I don't know if I can talk to your mom. Like, can you please talk to my mom? Right? Please talk to my mom because I've had it up to a year. I can't take it anymore. Just one day she's gonna come and I'm just gonna be gone. I can't take it anymore. And I was like, holy crap, Mrs. Do It All Right. And then I sat down, I spoke to my mom. I told my mom all these things, and she was like, really? I said, yeah. I was like, huh. So it's like, wow, I really admire your mom. You guys don't know how good you have it. So I thought they said my mom was more of a hands off kind of parent. Yeah.
You got to tell them don't both of these and I'm dragging you upstairs.
You're dragging me upstairs. Like what, a sack of potato?
Maybe.
You can't drag a bag of potato. So I was like, sleep is coming. But the truth is of the matter is that no one has the answer to it all, right? Nobody. Nobody. Just do parenting the way you feel is right, right? And if you're not complaining, something is wrong, right? If you think you're doing it all right, you ain't complaining, there's definitely something wrong. So you always hear me complain, right? About, these kids, they made a mess. If you're complaining, you're doing something right. So this is mom of four telling you that there's no such thing as a perfect mom. There's no such thing as a perfect family. There's no such thing as a perfect home. Do what works best for your household. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I could care less about any external forces. I do what I feel works best for my household. Um, I'm not close minded. I also listen to advice. I listen to suggestions when need cautioned. Um, I'm always ready to learn new things and so forth. But yeah, that's it. And my neck is stiff. I'm done folding laundry. Whoopie doo. We're gonna head off to bed. I'm actually gonna fall asleep by 3 o'clock. 3, 4, I'll fall asleep. And then I said 3:30. In an hour's time, I'll fall asleep. I'm always ready to learn new things. Just be open-minded, ready to learn, but don't sweat yourself and think you're doing a terrible job. Doing a terrible job will be not knowing how your kids' day went and not knowing what they had for dinner or I don't know, or not just being there at all. That would be a terrible job, not being there at all. You know, you can go to work, you can come home, and you're still there. But sometimes when I go across, there's one page on social media, right, on Blue app that I don't know if I follow, but the mom is always constantly being bashed, right? Didn't matter what she did, she was being bashed. She's constantly getting bashed, and then she would always have to address it, right? Some people would even go as far as bashing her daughter's legs and saying her child has two left legs. I'm just like, some people are just so mean. And she'd always make a video and just try to explain what is going on and just try to really debunk a few things. And oh, oh shoot. That's a lot of boogie. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I got boogies off your nose. I should always, yeah, some people can be so mean. Should always try to debunk it. Then one day she went on a TV show. They interviewed them. They were talking to them, and tears just started coming out her eyes. Like whatever she did, people bashed her. They will bash her that her kids don't sit at the dinner table and eat. This mom has like three little kids, like three, and the oldest is like 7 years old, 7 or 8 years old. They will bash like your children is just sit at the table and eat. I'm so sick of seeing them just walk around the house. And I said, ah, God. I said, just allow people to live their lives the way they feel it is best for them. If in your household, your kids eat at the table all the time, that is good. I am sure she would want her kids to eat at the table all the time, but some kids are just really hard headed and it doesn't always happen. But some people don't get that because your kids listen the first or second time, they expect other people's children to do the same thing, right? It's like with seatbelts. My children hate seatbelts, and I am here to say publicly they can't stand seatbelts, right? If I'd ever get pulled over, I'll probably get a ticket, or maybe I have to attend parenting classes for my kids not having seatbelts. They hate it. In fact, the type of car seat Maddie uses, she uses a booster. Yes, I am publicly saying it. They can call CPS on me. They're not going to do anything to me. The booster that Maddie uses, I have to try to bribe her half the time. She hates the typical car seat that you're supposed to sit in it because she feels like she's stuck. And for the entire car ride, she keeps reminding me, I'm stuck, mommy. I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Doesn't matter if it's me, her grandmother, or whoever has her. I am stuck. And that child doesn't care what you're saying. All she cares about is that she is stuck and get her out of here. I am stuck. I am stuck. I am stuck. And she's going to keep repeating herself over and over and over again. It does not matter what you do to Maddie. It don't matter how many times you whoop her and you say sit still. She will cry and say, "Mommy, please, mommy, please." It's like she's claustrophobic or something. All of them are. In fact, all of them, even Theo. Half the time we're in the car, there's a grown up in there. They hold him by hand because he screams and just rah, rah. They hate the car seats. And I spoke to one of my sister-in-law. She said, "Shit, have a grown up back there hold them." She said, "My kids hated them too. What am I supposed to do? Sit there and listen to them scream their lungs out?" But guess what? Some perfect moms on social media, if they would see that and say, "You don't deserve to have those kids, right? You're such a reckless mom." Oh, my kids were in seatbelts. Oh, my kids were in car seats, and they were perfectly fine. You have to be the parent here. And this is all the things that they were bashing that other mom. I was just like, oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Just allow people to live their lives the way they see fit best. But some of the comments were really encouraging. Like maybe you could try these other car seats, you know. It doesn't feel much like the typical car seats. Maybe she would like this brand better. And the mom was like, "Thank you so much for the suggestion." Now, that's a helpful tip. Not like, "You're terrible, mom." Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, she's like, "I'm stuck. I'm stuck, mom. Yeah, I'm stuck. Get me out. Get me out. My kids are claustrophobic. Get me out." Like, "Maddie, you're fine. We're almost there. Please, mommy. Mommy, please. Daddy, please. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I want to get out. I want to get out." Okay, I'm done chit chatting. Ah, my legs. But just be yourself. Because no matter what you do, we can't please everybody. You're damn if you do and damn if you don't. Some days I don't feel like I give my family or my kids enough of myself. But there are others who feel like I give them, a lot more. And there are others who feel like I just don't do enough, right? Or that I could do better. Others who feel like I could do better, and just some people will feel like, hey, you're doing a good job, and just some will feel like you need to cut back on what you're doing. So if I cut back on what I'm doing, the ones I don't feel like I'm doing a lot, or the ones I feel like I don't know, it's just yeah, it's just you can't win, right? How are you supposed to find a way to please all those different people? You can't. Just be yourself. And that's what I am, being myself. I'm doing good, Tony. Thank you. Hope you're doing good too. Just have to be yourself, and that's what I'm being myself. Nobody else, just me. I tried pleasing, and it just never works. Just never works. I just said, you know what? Screw it. I said, screw it. I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be me. Unapologetic. Uh, unapologetic. Angelic. Genic. Whatever. Just be yourself. Ah, Jesus. May God give us all the strength because life itself is hard. I'm really sleepy. I'm tired. I already answered that yesterday. The person's asking the same question. I think I answered it yesterday. Dear is awake and I'm sleepy. I think I'm gonna go upstairs before Kevin because I just can't take it anymore. So, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep pretty fast today. I'm sleepy. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'm not even gonna put this towels away. That's how sleepy I am. I need like a good 2 hours of sleep. So typically I would try to put the towels away and Maddie's clothes away and mine away. But if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a universal dresser. I wear the same clothes over and over again because I'm always, doing the same things. Dear. Hi, buddy. You're sneezing. Why are you always... Oh, there it is. You got the boogie. This one's dirty. This one's a trash. And this one. Stop fighting. It's wide awake. Thank you. Say hi, everybody. I'm wide awake. Mommy thinks she's gonna go lay down, but I'm wide awake. See, I'm wide awake. This woman thinks she's going to sleep, but might not happen. Spa treatment. Oh my God, you go sit and get a full body massage. One day I'll get one. Don't worry, and I'll actually relax. One day. One day. 6 months. Baby Tia is 6 months old. No, please don't collect any loan. But I have to come that way to go to the spa. Okay, he's sleepy. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed, so alright, take care everybody. I appreciate your time, your viewership always. Appreciate your viewership always. God bless each and every one of you. No, I don't want to have any more babies by anybody. Thank you, Antoine, but I'm good. The 4 I got is more than enough. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. He wants to look. Oh, he's in the basement. Kevin's in the basement in his stinking room. But take care, guys. Can't stay any longer. See you guys later. Bye. End the stream. End the stream. I'm ending it.